Hey, I am not in camera yet. Hi there, I'm Mike, and this is Centered Core and Glutes, and I'm a little discombobulated because I was still scribbling frantically to put this plan together for you today. So today we are going to work on vacuum breathing, and we are going to, man, can you hear me? All right. We are going to work on vacuum breathing, and we are going to work on some plank variations, and we are going to do some other fun goodies like dead bugs and hip lifts and bicycles and side planks of various kinds, and it's going to be really, really good. It's going to get your core real good. We're going to really show you how to use your core muscles and your diaphragm in a new way when you're breathing, and that is going to feel really amazing. You're going to get a real good workout out of this. I think I'm going to open my curtains just a little bit so there's a little tiny bit more light over here. Jen is going to come in and help us in just a minute once she is done with a video that she is doing for work. We have some things going on at the same time over here. All right. So yeah, we are going to get started with the breathing portion of our session, and for this, I want you to you can lay flat on your back if that feels good for you. That's totally okay. Or I want you to sit upright, and if you're sitting upright, you can put your back against a wall if you want, or against your couch. You can sit cross-legged if that is comfortable for you. That's a great way to go. If this is uncomfortable for you, you might want to try sitting like on a block, a yoga block, or maybe on a rolled up, fitness mat. Get your butt raised off of the ground, just a tiny touch, and maybe that would be a little bit more comfortable, and that's totally okay too. And then I want you to focus on keeping an upright posture. And for me, sometimes I like to just visualize a string here at the top of my head, and I grab that string with my fingers and I pull up on that string, and that brings me into this nice upright seated posture. And sometimes I get like half an inch or an inch of height out of that little technique. And I want you to put your hands on your knees. You can go palms up if that feels comfortable, or you can go palms down, whatever feels good for you. Palms in your lap. Whatever feels comfortable, go ahead and take that position. I want you to take a breath in through your nose and expand your belly first with your breath. And then when you exhale, I want you, instead of thinking about exhaling and blowing the air out, I want you to think about squeezing all of these muscles and pulling your belly button in towards your spine. And that is your exhalation. So big breath in through the nose, expanding your belly. And then compress. And let all that out. And I want you to do that 5 times. So that was number 1. Big breath in through your nose, expand your belly. And then squeeze it all out. Really compress it all out. Big breath in. Big breath in through the nose, expand the belly, and then compress it all out. Really squeeze with all these muscles. One more. And squeeze it all out. really pulling these muscles in tight, squeezing all that air out, and hold it and relax. Breathe normally for just a second. If you're really using these muscles and squeezing that out really hard like that, you should really kind of feel what we are doing by warming up your breathing muscles this way. We're warming up all of your core muscles that we're going to use for this workout. And not only is this practice going to help you to breathe easier, and breathing easier is super important, but it's also going to regulate your nervous system to let it know that there's something that's going to happen. We're getting it ready for your workout that's about to start. And so that's a real valuable exercise. We're just kind of like warming you up in a real good way. So, that's my coffee cup. Okay, there we go. So, yeah. So that vacuum breath is a real good technique. When you learn how to breathe using your diaphragm primarily, and you get out of this chest breathing exercise, the majority of the Western world, I feel like, at least America, we really chest breathe a lot instead of breathing down here through our diaphragm. And when you learn how to breathe through your diaphragm and really practice that, your core muscles will just be in better shape in general. You'll just be a healthier person in general when you really get the hang of using your belly muscles to breathe like that. So it's a real important exercise. And I want to do one more round of 5 of those vacuum breaths is what I'm calling this, okay? And I'm going to give you a little side view so that you can really see what's going on with my muscles and my belly and my how I'm pulling it in and sucking it out, or pushing it out and pulling it in. All right, good. Caffeine. So, side view, okay? Focusing on breathing here. And I want you to take a breath in, and when your breath comes in, I want your belly to expand first. Maybe at the very end, your chest will come out a little tiny bit, but really we want to concentrate on your belly breathing in. And then when you squeeze it out, I really want you to compress like this, like really squeeze all of these muscles until all of the air is out. So I'm gonna put my hands here so you can see. Ready? Breath in through the nose. Squeezing it out. Really squeeze. There's 1. Breath in through the nose. Squeezing it out. There's 2. Breath in through the nose. Squeeze it out. Belly button into spine. That's 3. Breath in through the nose. Squeeze it out. Tucking the belly button in. Pulling it in. Squeezing. That's 4. 1 more. And squeezing it out. Hold and relax. Breathe normally. Whew. Okay, man, that's intense. Like, you'll really feel that. The more that you practice that, the more you'll feel that, and it's going to help you to get, this cut that everybody likes along the sides here. And as you get leaner and leaner, you'll even get this linea alba down the front here that everybody likes so much. But the best way to get that is just through practicing your breathing this way that we're doing. So that being said, just go ahead and take one more second to kind of chill out and relax. I want one more set of those vacuum breaths. We're going to do 3 rounds of those as our warm-up today. I really want to get the core muscles super activated and your diaphragm super activated. I really want your focus on your breath. And that's why we are doing those. And here comes Jen to help us out with our final set.
No.
Yeah, it's just a warm-up. Vacuum breaths. So as I was explaining, the more that you learn how to really use your core musculature and your diaphragm when you breathe, the better your breathing will be, more efficient your breathing will be overall. The more you'll rely on that instead of breathing like through your chest, which is a very tense, tight Western way to breathe ineffectively. So we're practicing breathing in through our noses and expanding our bellies nice and big, and then really like squeezing it out, like pulling the belly button to the spine, that whole bit, and really crushing all the air out all around here too, and squeezing all of the air out of our lungs and holding that for a second, and then taking a nice big breath in again, 5 of those.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So once again, go ahead and take a nice big breath in through your belly, expand, and then squeeze it all out. Really focus on the compression. We're not worried about exhaling or blowing out air. We're worried about compressing and holding for a second and then breathing in again. Nice big expanded belly, and then squeezing all of that out and really compress. Compress hard, hold it for a second. Again, big breath in. This is number 3. Squeezing it out. Really squeeze down tight. It can change your posture if you feel like it would need to. That's okay. Big breath in. This is number 4. Squeezing, crunching, getting tight, tight, tight. One more. And that's number 5. So good. And those are really good. Like I said, they really warm up your core and your abs. They supercharge your system with oxygen. You know, you feel good after doing them. Gets a little bit of endorphin flow going. And we are going to go. How are you feeling? Are you warmed up?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I worked out earlier.
Yeah. She worked out earlier. She's such a boss. Every time she helps me, she's already lifted once already that day. So we're going to go ahead and get started then. And for you to start off, we're just going to start off with something pretty easy. So lay flat on your back, face up, and feet flat on the ground. Can you see past me? No, I gotta move. I'm in the way. So you can see Jen is laying flat on her back with her. Can you scoot up just a little?
This way?
That way.
This way?
Yeah. There you go. Perfect. So Jen's flat on her back with her feet flat on the ground. And what I want her to do, you can do anything you want with your hands. I want you to just focus on pushing your lower back into the ground and really flattening it into the ground. Taking that arch that would normally be in your lower back when you're laying flat out. You know what I'm saying?
I'm doing it.
All right. And I want you to hold it for 5 seconds and then relax for a second. And you're going to do that like a crunch. There's number 2. There's number 3, really pushing the lower back hard into the ground. You're trying to take away all of the space between your lower back and the ground. That's 4 right there, yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay, I want 12 of these. She's just pushing her lower back real hard into the ground and squeezing. I think this is number 6, halfway through. It doesn't look like a lot of movement, and you see how her upper body's just kind of coming up off the ground a tiny bit. It's not a ton of movement, but it's enough to activate all of those anterior core muscles. It's enough to get her a little tiny crunch without putting her spine or her back at risk. It's a real good exercise. I don't know what number this is. 9?
11.
11. And there's number 12. How's that?
Yeah, that was interesting. I've never done that before, but I definitely started to feel it as the reps got up there.
Yeah. Does 12 feel like a good number?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah? Okay. Maybe we'll do 15 next time.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Next, I want dead bugs. And for dead bugs, you're going to put your arms and your legs up into the air. And you're going to extend the right arm overhead and extend the left leg out all the way. And then just switch. And that's a classic dead bug, just like that. You want to let the arm and the leg just kind of hover off the ground a couple of inches, ideally. If that is too much, if you're not feeling it today, or if you have back pain when you do this, or if there's something else going on, you can kind of go less. You see how she's just kind of bending her knees, or she's not bringing her legs as far out. This smaller range of motion will make the dead bug a little less intense if you need to do that. And either way is totally acceptable. You really have to gauge your own ability and your own accurate self-assessment on this one. It shouldn't hurt your back though. So if it gets to a point where it does hurt your back, you want to go just before that point and practice in that spot. And as you continue to practice and continue to strengthen, that spot will move itself further and further out. And
How many of these am I doing?
Oh, sorry about that. I want 30 of those. You're probably real close to that already.
Yeah.
You're a rock star, Jen. So good. And when you're done with that, you can just chill for a second, catch your breath. Nice work. Next, I want same position you're already in, hands down by your sides, feet flat on the ground, pushing through the heels, bringing the hips up high, squeezing the glutes just for a second, and then back down. 1, and I want 20 of those. Just pushing through the heel every time, really concentrating on pushing right through the very back bottom part of the heels. And that will help you to squeeze your glutes and really, really engage your glutes. And honestly, the more that you do it, the better you feel it. The more that you practice engaging those muscles, the more you can engage those muscles. What number is that?
10.
Halfway through. Nice and strong. They look perfect. 11. There's 12. 13. Really just focusing on the clench. Really focusing on the engagement. 5 more. There's 17. 18. 19 and 20.
Can I get off my back now?
You can get off your back now. Okay. Oh, right on. Well, we were dead bugs. I was gonna have you do bicycles next, but we'll just change that around a little bit.
Thank you.
How about some side planks? Side planks work?
Increasing accessibility for menstruation.
Well, hey, that's why it's important to have a personal trainer, because when things don't go the way that you plan them to with your workout, you can like dynamically change it up. It's good stuff. All right, so side planks with reach under. So get up on one side and reach under the other side. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, just like that. 1.
Oh, wait, I'm doing one side?
Yep, one side at a time. And you can do that on your forearm if you prefer, instead of the arm extended. Give me 15 of those. So that's 3, 4, 5, and she's just reaching high towards the sky. 6. There's 7 and 8. Nice work. 9. There's 10, 11, 12, 13. Nice and strong. 14 and 15. Good work.
Whew.
Yeah.
Other side.
Other side. Sorry, I'm just trying to adapt to my notes.
Thanks.
Yes.
I should have specified that before.
That laying on your back was
Problematic today.
Yeah. Well, yeah, considering the majority of the exercises that I programmed were on the back. Because I figured it would be easiest.
I need to do more explaining to people without uteruses, I guess.
I guess, yes. I do my best.
I know you do.
I try to have a good attitude towards menstruation. That's not what I planned for this class at all. Nice job. So good. How's that feel?
Good.
Good?
Uh-huh.
All right. Catch your breath real quick. I want another set of the 5 vacuum breaths.
Okay. Sorry, now?
Yep. On your own speed. Big breath in, and then she's squeezing it all out. So once again, the point in this is breath in through the nose, expanding the belly big and wide, and then crushing all of that out with your muscles. Okay, it's about the compression. That's what we're after. Is that 3?
Mm-hmm.
Big breath in, squeeze and crush, crush, crush. Sometimes my back pops when I do this. It's really good, actually. I'm a big fan. Awesome. Mountain climbers. And give me 40 of those. $20, $21, $22, $23, $24, $25, $26, $27, $28, $29, $30. See how her back is really parallel with the ground? She's not bouncing up like this. That's real important. You want to make sure that your hands are directly under your shoulder blades, just like Jen's were. Beautiful. Nice job.
Thanks.
How are those? Are those okay?
Uh-huh.
All right. Catch your breath. We're going to go back to a side plank position. This time, make sure that you're kind of in the middle of the mat.
On my forearm again?
On your forearm, yep. And I want you to bring your front foot forward. You can bend the knee as much as you want, and then do the same thing behind you, that same direction.
Like this?
Yep, that's 1. There's 2. Just kind of swinging the leg. 3.
Ooh.
4. I want 12. 5. 6. 7. 8. Nice job. Those look so good. 9. There's 10. 11. And there's number 12. Nice work. How's that feel?
Whew, good.
Are those tricky?
Yeah.
Yeah?
They're different. I haven't done those before either.
Yeah. Other side, same thing. So once again, she's getting up on her side with the elbow directly underneath her shoulder. She's getting into that side plank position, picking the hip up off the ground, and then she's just kicking her top leg back and forth, as you can see, like a leg swing. And this is a real good exercise to help you build core stability and strength dynamically, which is real important. You know, core stability when you don't have dynamic control doesn't do you a whole lot of good. Bodies are moving. Nice job. Very good work.
Thank you.
So impressive. Shifting gears. Go ahead and give me a single leg deadlift on each side.
Just body weight?
You can add dumbbell if you want. The kettlebells are in the car right now, unless you wanted to grab a plate. So she's going to do a single leg deadlift with 15 pounds. Just holding the dumbbell in front of her on the leg that goes up.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. So she's going to get into upright position, and you keeping the back leg even with the upper part of your body. So squeeze your glutes, heel up, not toe. There you go. That's what you're after. And then up. Beautiful. So the upper part of the body and the leg stay as even as possible. You want to make sure that those are on the same plane as you pivot. So she's hinging, and it doesn't matter how far the dumbbell gets to the ground. That's not what we're after. It can be just a little tiny shift, and this is really hard to do on our mats, which adds an additional bit of difficulty for stabilization, obviously.
How many am I doing?
15. And this is primarily a core and hamstring exercise. So hamstring and glute, I'm sorry, but also core as well. It's anti-rotation. It's stabilization. Both in the... Hi, Kitty.
Hello.
Scrambles has joined us for the workout today. Scrambles is a critique of everyone's form.
Whoa.
Because he's a cat, and they are formless like water. What do you know about form, Scrambles? You don't know anything.
Man, I had a hard time balancing today.
Yeah? You can switch to just body weight if you need to.
I almost feel like that'd be harder.
Yeah. A little more weight sometimes is easier. It roots you to the ground a little better.
Yeah.
Be formless, Scrambles.
He says, I don't need to work out. I jump over fences all day.
That's true. I don't chase after mice all day.
Useless.
Useless cat. What do? You just suck away our body heat and make us clean your poop. All right.
Says, Mom's not paying any attention to me.
What is wrong with her?
You pay attention to me.
That's about it. What number is this?
7.
Excellent work. You're past halfway right there, number 8. There's 9. And 10. Solid. 11. 4 more of those. Don't be afraid to readjust if you have to stop in the middle and catch your footing again. That's totally okay.
Oh, jeez.
Focus on every single one. Don't think about how many you have left. Just focus on the one that you're on. That'll make things a lot easier.
Ooh, I really started feeling those in my upper butt.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what they're for.
Oh, man.
They're upper butt destroyers.
Yeah, I ended up being harder than I expected.
Yeah, nice work.
Ooh. Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You can give yourself a little bit of child's pose and kind of feel around through that a little bit, stretch into it. And just kind of wiggle back and forth. You can go with a more wide-legged child's pose if you want to try that a little bit.
I am in wide-legged child pose.
Well, you could go even wider if you've got it in you. Go as wide as you want, lady. Get it. Get crazy. And then, how you doing?
Good.
Good? All right. How about we go back to... So we want to continue to limit the back stuff or completely eliminate back stuff?
I can do a set of stuff here and there. I just don't want to spend a super long time on my back.
Okay. That was the clarity that I needed. One-legged hip lifts then would be next.
Jeez.
Yeah, because we already did two-legged, so the one-legged was next in the rotation. And I want 12 of these on each side. So you're going to lay flat on your back. You're going to put your heel flat on the ground, lift one leg up to the sky, and then point your toe and just try to kick your ceiling. One, and you see how she's extending this leg and extending her entire body, so there's a straight line from the knee all the way to her shoulder. That's what we're after, this nice tall hip here. And she's squeezing through the glute over here on this side to make that happen. 12 of these on each side. It's harder than you would expect. Really focusing on pushing through the heel right here. This is the key. That heel push activates the glute and synergistically engages the hamstrings as well. 1, 2, nice and strong. Good job, Jen. There's 3 and 4. There's 5, 6. There's number 7. There's 8. 4 more. Almost there. There's 9, 10, 11, and 12. Nice work. All right.
Oh no.
Back to mountain climbers.
Maybe not on the back at all.
Okay, no more work on the back today. Huh. One of my friends told me that they really liked the setup on the videos and that our studio looks like a dojo.
Huh.
Yeah, I was like, fuck yeah, it looks like a dojo. It's my fitness magic dojo.
Awesome.
It's good stuff. All right.
Because of the cool flames in the background.
Yeah. All right, ready? 40 of those again. And Jen's just bringing her knees nice and high. She's keeping her back really straight and flat and parallel with the ground. She's not bouncing up and down like this a lot. Her forward and backward motion is kind of more this direction. If you look, her hands are straight underneath her shoulders. Great position. Nice work.
Thanks.
So good. And we are back to vacuum breaths again.
Cat stretches. We're back to cat stretches.
Cat stretches. So 5 vacuum breaths again. Squeezing it all out. Expanding the belly on the way in. really concentrating on compressing the air out. You're not exhaling as much as you're squeezing all of your muscles. And then when you breathe in, it's in through the nose and expanding your belly. Filling your lungs from the bottom first. And that's how we get more air into them. And that's a good method to practice.
Mom, pay attention to me.
Was that 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank God. Little needy
Jeez.
kid here.
So needy. What timing, Scrambles? We're trying to work here, sir. Vacuums. All right, so sorry about that. Technical difficulties. I need to do something with my streaming service, apparently.
We were doing side planks.
We were doing side planks with reach unders. So Jen is going to get into side plank position with her elbow directly underneath her shoulder. She's got this nice, straight, beautiful line here. And then she's just reaching under. And 15 of these. So reaching under the body and then pointing up to the sky. And when you point up to the sky, I really want you to think about opening your chest wide and really, really getting that opening sort of motion. And 15 of these is deceptively difficult. It'll start getting hard once you start getting into the teens, typically. If you need to make this a little harder, you're welcome to add a little bit more extreme rotation. Or you could add a light dumbbell in the top hand, the hand that's moving. Maybe like a 2-pound dumbbell or a 5-pound dumbbell if you're feeling froggy. Nice work.
Whew.
Excellent job. And same thing other side. Side planks with a reach under. And this is a good core exercise. You're getting a lot of anti-rotation stability. You're getting shoulder stability out of this as well. Oblique strength. It's a good exercise. Harder than it looks. Nice work, Jen, like a boss.
Oh. Whew.
Yeah.
Whew.
How you doing?
Good.
All right. I want one more round of the single leg deadlifts.
Oh, I think I do it that way this time. Not really. Or maybe I'll do a lighter weight.
You can do a lighter weight if you'd like. Do it.
Maybe I'll do 12s.
Yeah.
That really got my back last, or my,
Your
upper
booty?
butt last time.
Gotcha. All right. So once again, she's holding the dumbbell in the hand of the leg that she's going to lift. She's going to keep her hip and her chest squared with the floor in front of her. The heel goes up behind her. I want 12 of these. Oh, we did 15 last time, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Give me 15 of these. So I really like to aim the dumbbell for the spot next to the other foot, sort of where, my foot used to be. I feel like that's a good spot. It helps you keep it to your center line, which helps keep you balanced. You want to keep it close to your center of gravity. You don't want to let it travel out away from your body because that takes away the tension from the glutes and puts it into your lower back and just will generally fuck up your form. Beautiful work. Ooh, I gotta plug in the PC. We're gonna have another technical issue in a minute if I don't get this plugged in. Ill prepared for life. Hey, there we go. 15.
You okay?
Yeah. Just falling all over myself. Is that 3?
Uh-huh.
Such beautiful form, Jen.
Thank you.
Thank you. 5, 6, and this is basically working on stabilization of the ankle and the knee and the hip. It's anti-rotation. It's hamstring and glute. Yeah, it's good. Single leg deadlifts are a great full body exercise, really. You're getting a little bit of everything when you're doing these. Maybe not chest. But damn near. Lots of carryover to other things, even running.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, nice work.
Ooh.
All right, I want one more set of vacuum breaths, 5. And then I want one more set of those side planks with the leg swings.
Okay.
And then we will wrap it up a little early.
Okay.
Okay? So once again, Jen is taking big breaths in through her nose. She's expanding her belly, filling her lungs from the bottom, and then focusing on squeezing all the muscles together, pulling your belly button towards her spine and compressing all that air out of her body. 5 big breaths like that. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Big breath in, expand the belly, squeezing it out. Nice work, almost there. That was 5, yeah? Excellent. All right. And then the last exercise of the day is going to be those side planks. Jen's going to get on her elbow with the elbow directly underneath the shoulder, this beautiful, nice, perfect stack. And then she's just going to swing that top leg back and forth. And I want 12 of those on each side. Back and forth equals 1 swing. And you can go fast or slow with this one as long as you are holding that solid plank position. It's going to be challenging either way. Nice work. Same thing on the other side. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9, 10, 11, and 12. Nice job.
Oh. Hey, my cramps are gone after all that.
Your cramps are gone?
Yeah.
Hey, it's a miracle.
Worked through them.
That's super cool. I'm glad to hear that. Exercise cures cramps. It's magic. It's the vacuum breathing probably actually
so?
helped. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that vacuum
Squeeze it all out.
breathing. Just squeezing it out. Wringing you out like a towel, babe. Oh my goodness.
Let's get this over with quickly. That's what you're saying. Squeeze it out, quick.
Yeah. That's it. The video's still going. We should just call this one Cats, Cramps, and something. I don't know. All about cats and menstruation and technical difficulties.
Good episode.
It's a good episode, yeah. Thanks for helping me today.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Thanks for working with me.
Yeah, you're welcome. I hope it was a good one.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks very much for watching. I hope that this was at least entertaining. If you would like to help support the stream, you can Venmo me at Ritual FitCraft. Watch on YouTube. Hit play and leave it running and do other shit in your house. Give me some view time and share with your friends and keep liking my stuff, and I'll keep making stuff. My next class is tomorrow at noon Pacific Standard Time, and that is kettlebells for yogis. I don't believe Jen is going to be helping us out tomorrow.
No.
But I'll have something cool for you, and we will do some fun kettlebell stuff that will help your yoga practice. After that, my next class is going to be Sunday at noon as well, and that's gentle movement, stretch and breathe, and on and on and on. We'll continue. I'm doing 4 classes a week right now on YouTube. And I will continue to make some. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or suggestions, drop them in the comments below, and I'll get back to you soon. Thanks very much. Have a great day. Thanks, Jen.
Thank you.